Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Pasini. Today is October 22nd, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and you come back for more. Now, for those who are new, you're probably wondering why I start off like that. And for the simple reason is I've taken a couple screenshots of the messages I get from YouTube. Whenever somebody subscribes to me, I will see it when I'm on YouTube. I will see it in my notifications that so-and-so had subscribed to me. And when I go into my Google, my Gmail, I'll see the same thing. So-and-so responded to you. And I want to show you the notifications I get because for the simple reason, folks, I want to thank you guys. And I would send you the emails personally, but it doesn't work, and I'm going to prove it to you. So let me bump out here, but before I do get started with that, before I show you that there, I just want to show you really quick. I want you guys to know why I do what I do, why I'm always thanking you guys. I don't see too many other YouTubers doing that there. Not that it makes me any better than them, but I just like to, thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe to my channel, and I do hope you do like the information and the content I put out, and I do hope you also get a takeaway from it. Before I get started with that, but I do have a lot of windows open up, and I want to go over some things with you guys. So if you could stick around, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are an eBay seller, this information may be helpful to you guys. And for those who are new, my channel, my YouTube channel I created is, for the simple reason is to help inspire and share. Okay, I call it the His Initiative. And it's something I made up, and it's true. I want to help inspire and share information with people. And my channel deals with, e-commerce, online reselling, plus I also do the reselling news, and I'm doing the segment now, Let's Talk eBay. But please take note, I'm also a vlogger, so there may be times I will be posting something up that might not be eBay related, but it will be pertaining to business, okay? My channel, I create this channel not to waste your time. I know you guys are busy out there, so I don't want. That's not the whole premise behind this here. I create this YouTube channel to help people out, and the most important thing that means a lot to me, is that you guys get a takeaway from it, and you like the content. And if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. Now, before I get started with those websites that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to expand a little on each topic, and we're going to move right along because there's a lot of windows. I know it looks very, you're like, oh my God, we're going to be here for 2 or 3 hours. No, we're not. I'm going to try to expand a little on each topic and move on. However, before I always start, this way, by doing it now, I don't have to say it when I'm actually opening up the websites. I have no affiliate links with them whatsoever, and I encourage people to go directly to the website for the simple reason is they have active hyperlinks, and you may want to read on a specific title, topic or whatever. You'll only be able to do that if you go directly to the websites. I don't have any affiliate links with them besides the Google alerts I get on them, okay? And as I said before in my other videos, when I get Google alerts, I have to sift through a lot of them. I get a lot of them every day on a daily basis, and I have to pick and choose what I want to share with you guys out there. I have tons more that I could share with you guys, but we'll be here, literally, if I did, on all different companies, we'd be here for hours. And I know you're not going to want to hang out and watch me for an hour, and I'm not going to want to be talking for hours, and I'm not going to want to be talking for hours. Not unless it's something special that I feel like it needs to be, that not much time is needed. But for the most part, I would like to try to keep it as short as possible. I can't make promises, but I'm going to try to do the best I can. But rest assured, the information I put out will hopefully be helpful to you guys. Okay, I'm going to bump out of here, and I'm going to jump right into the screens because I already told you about what I do. Like I said, I told with the websites, I will give you the URL. Is where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. But before I go, I want to show you that email I got from YouTube. This way you guys know what I'm talking about. So let me bump out here really quick, and we're going to go right to those windows. Okay, here's what I was talking. I had to take another snapshot because I couldn't read all of it, the whole page there. I couldn't get all the way to the bottom. But this is how it comes up, and this is why I always start off by saying thank you to you guys. It says over here, this would be the person who subscribes to my channel. Subscribe to your YouTube to you on YouTube. It says, and again, it says the person's name has subscribed to you on YouTube, and then it gives you a little information. You know, it says over here, 0 subscribers, channel, who are subscribers, and so on and so forth. And I wrote over here, try to respond. I don't want you guys to think I don't respond to my emails or any notifications like this. I do. And I wrote over here, thank you for subscribing. This came out today. I did this here. It says, thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Mail delivery system to me. It says address not found because because the address cannot be found. It is unable to receive mail. And then it says, you know, I'll learn more. But then it goes on to say here, the response, the email that you try to reach does not exist. Please try double checking the recipient's email address for typos or unnecessary spaces. And then again, it's telling you that there. And you could see here, this is a notification. You could see it was for today, October 20th, 2020. And again, it gives you the person that subscribed to email. And again, I guess I did get the bottom of the page. I guess that's it, right? I thought there was 2 pages there. Okay, maybe there's supposed to be 2 pages here. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was the first one. Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I was able to get both of them there. Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, all right, it is 2 because I couldn't get this other part. But again, you see it over here what it says here. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's why I always start off with thanking you guys. Okay. So I just want you guys to know I do my due diligence to try to get the information, you know, get back to you and thanking you for subscribing to my channel. All right. Now we cleared the air with that. Let's bump out of here and let's get started with this here because there's quite a few windows open, a lot of windows. But I want to share some stuff with you guys. So if you could hang out, that'd be great. Let me give you the URL to this website up here. It's from TameBay, and it's www.tamebay.com. And this is a story you're looking for. Pandemic boost eBay self-made millionaires by 35% year on year. Okay, and yeah, here's the title. Oh well, this guy puts this sign here: How to Become a Millionaire. This story came out by Chris Dorsman, October 22nd, 2020. Today. It says there are more eBay self-made millionaires than ever before. The number has risen to 35% in the last 12 months as the British entrepreneurialism continues to thrive despite the challenging trading conditions prompted by the pandemic, or maybe because instead of despite of the high street the high street was shut for part of 2020, and the online was the only way to shop. It says over here, an eBay millionaire is defined as a business trading on eBay UK with the revenues of 1 million. Well, it's done in UK, so it's in pounds. More generated through online marketplaces compared to last year. In this October 2018 to September 2019 period, there were 782 new eBay self-made millionaires, but this rose for the period of October 2019 to September 2020 to see 1,058 new eBay millionaires added to the roster. Okay, now if you want to check this out, okay, I gave you the URL. It's interesting to read, okay? You might want to check it out. And here's the reason why I tell you guys to go directly to the website. For the simple reason is these are all active hyperlink. And if you ever want to know when you see your arrow turn into a hand, that means it's an active hyperlink. You're going to need to go directly to the website, okay? And this site and e-commerce site is up here too. Those are my 2 favorite go-to sites, okay? I get a lot of information from them, okay? All right, so I gave you the URL to this here. I will come back to the story, but in the meantime, I'm going to close it out so I can get some of the windows. I'm going to shorten the windows up here, all right? But I will come back to this TameBay story. Very good story. You might want to read the rest of it. They got a lot here. You know, they got a lot of information here. You could also, if you want to leave a comment, you could also do that as well. You just go to the bottom over here. And well, people have left comments already on here. But when you go all the way to the bottom, it says have your say. You can leave a comment. You just want your name required, email required, and you could put a website if you have it. And you could also hit the submit button. And anytime you want someone notified, you know, to respond to your reply, whatever, it says notify me of the following comments by email. Okay, really good site. I highly recommend you check it out. All right, let's bump out of this screen here. Let's go to the next one. There might be another one like this as well. Yeah, this is another story I picked up by Lad Bible. And if you want to read it on this one as well, you know, it goes on to say here, this story is a little different. It says couple to become millionaires after starting an eBay business while unemployed. All right. The story came out. It was published October 21st, 2020. And if you notice, folks, for those who knew, I like to kick out the dates for the simple reason is I want you to know that this is current information, but there are going to be times when I will go back to older, an older date, and especially if it's in relation to something I'm talking about today. So it's like the old saying, you go back to the past to bring the answers to the present, whatever. Okay, so there will be times like that, not too often, so don't worry. All right, so I just got to read a little into this here. And again, I didn't give you the URL. It's www.ladbible.com. And I'm going to read a little into it, and then we're going to bump to the next screen. It says, a couple who founded an eBay company in 2010 after losing their jobs into the financial crash of the noughties have become millionaires. Their firm rocketed to success during the lockdown this year. And then it just talks a little here. Adam Taylor and his wife, Alexandra Taylor, began a pet shop bowl a decade ago after both were made unemployed. It sounds like me. I lost my job back in 2016. I got laid off. But anyway, you could read more into this here. You could read a little about their story, and they talk a little about it here, quite a bit. Well, it's enough to read, okay, how they got started and so on and so forth. This is an interesting story. I will come back to them as well, okay? And we're going to bump out of this screen here. Now, this one here, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this here. Like I said, throughout the course of the day, I do a lot of research on eBay. I do also research on my own eBay listings and trying to boost the sales up. I have to honestly say, I don't know, your sales have been, but mine been kind of stagnant, kind of slow. It could be that time of the year. I don't know. Maybe it's just the stuff I have people are not really interested in. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I do a lot of research on eBay, and whenever the stories, like I said again, become available to me, I will share them with you guys as well, just to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on in the e-commerce world. This story came out 8 hours ago, and let me give you the URL. It's www.finchannel.com, and it goes on to say here, eBay launches new destination to feature certified refurbished products. Okay, I didn't know about this here. It must be something new they came out with. So it is another story, I think, in relation to it. Marketplace did it as well. Let's read a little into this here. For those of you who don't know about this here, you may know, but for the newbies, this might be interesting. It goes on to say the financial, eBay, one of the world's largest online marketplaces, is launching a new destination feature, officially certified refurbished product direct from the world's most popular brands. The destination is made possible by expanding partnerships with the brands like DeLonghi, Dirt Devil, Hoover, Makita, Phillips, and Razor, which will sell certified refurbished inventory exclusively on the eBay platform. Okay. Now, again, I'm not going to get too much into it. Let me get this can over here. Okay. It goes on to say here, the new program arrives in time for the holidays and offers shoppers up to 50% off the products that are guaranteed by leading manufacturers to look and feel, work like new, include a 2-year all-state warranty. Might be interesting. You guys might want to check into it. I may want to check into it. All right. All right. So, again, if you want to read the rest of the story, you can. I gave you the URL. Now, there's another one like this here. I'm going to bump out. This is from Marketplace, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Market Watch. I'm sorry, Marketplace. There's another one they call Marketplace as well. I always get those two confused with that there. This one came out October 21st, 2020. Same thing. eBay launches, just in case you want to read a little, because everybody does the write-ups a little different about these here. Let me go to the URL. It's www.marketwatch.com. And same thing, eBay launched a certified refurbished program. I gave you the date, October 21st, 2020. And it goes on to say here, it says eBay, what's going on here? eBay Inc. It keeps sitting over here for some reason. Well, it is a Market Watch thing. It says eBay Inc. As one, well, it looks like it's end of red here. 1.53 said Wednesday that it launched a certified refurbished platform, which will sell like power tools, just like we talked about before. If you want to read a little more into this site here, they got other things that might be of interest to you. I'm just throwing it out there. I was thinking about putting this out, but I said, you know what? Let me put it out there. You guys might want to check it out. I don't get anything for these sites, like I told you earlier, but you can see, you can read the latest news, watch list, markets. If you're a person like it's an investor, or you're thinking about buying stocks and stuff like that, you might want to look into this here. It's not too bad of a website, but again, do your own research. And if you're going to have if you are going to buy stocks, just be careful. If you have somebody like a financial person that knows about stock trading and all that stuff, you might want to confer to them if you're just a newbie starting out doing that there. However, I'm thinking about maybe eventually getting into it, like buying stocks, but I don't know, probably maybe tech firm stocks. I got to see. We'll see how the new year starts off, if you get my drift. But anyway, let's move right along, and I gave you the URL to that there. You can check it out, okay? Now, here's the next windows. The next, what is it? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next windows are going to be from eBay. Might be some replicated ones. I might have put it on there twice. This is the certified refurbished one I was talking about, like new products better than new prices. And then it tells you right over here. Again, I didn't know about this yet until today. It says 2-year warranty, money-back guarantee, hassle-free returns. And then just like that story covered the first one, it says up to 50% of your brand off the brand you love. Okay, and it tells you Bissell, Lenovo, Razer, Robot, and whatever. And then it says over here a little more information. Shop with confidence, no risk, big reward. Right? 2-year warranty. Every purchase comes with the 2-year warranty serviced by Allstate. Money back guarantee. You get a full refund if the item is damaged, or if your item is damaged and doesn't match the listing or fails to arrive. And there's another hassle-free returns. Unhappy with your purchase, return within 30 days for a full refund. Now, you know, it might be something to look into. I don't normally buy too much stuff off eBay. The only things I basically buy is for my toner cartridge, my printers. I have a 7520 all-in-one printer. I will buy ink cartridge for that, and I have the HP laser printer. That's a 2055DN where I'll buy toner cartridges. But the way I use my printers, I ain't gonna have to buy ink or toner cartridges for a long time, believe me. But those are basically things I shop for on eBay when I do have to buy stuff. And then it goes on here to say here, I don't know, let's read a list of what's in the box. Now I guess they're talking about the oh yeah, was this the one I was thinking of? Lenovo. Okay. Anyway, it says what's in the box: certified refurbished products, shipped with everything you need to get a new. You need. Well, everything you get with the new purchase. I'm sorry. New accessories, new manuals, manufacturer sealed, and packaging. So they just give you a little overview when you order from them. This is the type of stuff that should arrive. You're going to get these things, okay? According to them, you're going to get new accessories, new manuals, manufacturer sealed, packaging. So, and then it goes on to say you like new products, must have brands, okay? So they cover from small kitchen appliances, laptops, portable audio headphones, vacuums, tools. And then you could expand, you could explore the brands, okay? And then they talk a little about it. Like new is great for the planet too. Okay, and they got a lot here. You can read a lot about this here if you choose to do so. I'm not going to cover all this here, but let's bump out of it. Okay, we're going to go to the next window. It might be the same thing here. Okay, let me see something. Hold on. Okay, I want to just check something out here. Yeah, there's a reason why I did that other stuff here. Okay, folks. We're going to get to that in a second. I don't know if you guys know about the eBay Authenticity Guarantee. Now, this has been around. I think I talked about this here. I don't know exactly when it came into play on eBay, but it says over here, the eBay Authenticity Guarantee helps buyers shop for high-end items with confidence. If you sell an item, Authenticity Guarantee experts carefully verify its authenticity before shipping to the buyer. Okay? And then it goes on to say here, now, if you're a person that sells high-end Gucci pocketbooks or Prada or those type of things, I don't sell stuff like that. The way it works is, and then they also have it for watches too here. Now, I think they add this to their collection as well. Before we get into the other part, it says only watches sold in a wrist. Yeah, it says only watches sold in a wristwatches category over $2,000 are currently eligible. So if you have a watch that's worth that, then you can go into this program that they offer. Okay, and then it goes on to say how the eBay Authenticity Guarantee works, and it tells you, again, if you want to read more into this here. Just look for, if you can't find, just do a Google search and type in the Google search bar, just type in Google Authenticity Guarantee and it'll bring you to this page, okay? Now, let me just see something here because there was a reason I wanted to check into something here. Okay. Okay. The reason why you see this here, folks, is because I typed this in here. The reason why I brought these websites with eBay is because they say certified refurbished, okay? Now, in this particular case, this is coming from the sponsored buyer, seller, which is Acer. Okay. Now Acer is selling this computer, and it'll tell right over here. It tells you right over here, official Acer recertified store, certified refurbished. Okay, and I'll give you the price, of course. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is what it says: seller refurbished. You might see that there when now I put them here iPhones. Okay. But when you see seller refurbished, someone on eBay community chat brought this out. Okay, I'm going to bump out this window, so just keep that in mind. Okay, this person did pretty well. Limited quantity available, 24,051 sold. Wow, this person is doing excellent. What's their top rated? Okay, they got a shooting star. You know, folks, you ever see the shooting star? Well, when you see a shooting star, that means the person sold. Well, let's see here. Now, if it makes it, there's the silver one. If you click it on here, I want to share this with you guys in case you never knew. This shooting star, where is it? Right here. If you hover over it, well, it used to do it now. Don't do it now. Yeah, it used to do it. Can't get it to do it. It would tell you the range. Like mine might be from 3,000 up to 10,000 or something along that line. There's something ridiculous like that. A shooting star, this person sold maybe 50,000. Well, let's see here. Maybe a lot. Whenever you see a shooting star like that, this person's been selling a lot. All right. A top rate seller just like me as well. Yeah. But whenever you see that there, you know this person's been selling a lot of items here. But anyway, that's besides the point. We talked about that there, the certified refurbished and then seller refurbished. So here a person, now this is not like, you know, classified information. This is on the eBay community chat board. Anybody can see this here. And to get to the eBay community chat board, you would go in there. I'm going to give you the way they got the URL set up. https://community.ebay.com. Or just, again, do a Google search and type in eBay community, okay? Now, this person wrote over here, what is seller refurbished, okay? And then it goes on to say, this story, now, mind you, this story was posted back in 2017, okay? Like I said, sometimes I go back to old dates to get the, get information for the new, for the present time, right? So it goes on to say, yeah, I've been a member on eBay for a long time and am quite pleased. They obviously provide fantastic service. That being said, I'm somewhat disappointed in this seller refurbished condition title. It says, I recently bought this item, and it goes on to say, it says it is seller refurbished. I wrongly assumed that means the device is working and had all the parts, right? This is what the person is saying, not me. And it says, well, I had to read the description, which I did a video about that. Some buyers do not read the descriptions. I could tell you that story another time. Anyway, it goes, it says, I would have known if it was missing a key piece, the loading tray. Okay? So this person purchased something, okay, and it was missing a piece. It says, I will read the descriptions more carefully in the future, but does this comply with seller refurbished condition? If so, I would strongly recommend the eBay do away with this listing condition. This will allow sellers to list pretty much any used item as seller refurbished. Now, I don't put down seller refurbished. If I had the thing fixed, let's say I got my iPhone 5S here, okay? And let's say this was broken. The screen was cracked on it, or let's say there was something that went bad on it. And I took it to a certified guy that does electronics. He works on the iPhones or whatever. He's a certified electronic technician, whatever. And he fixed it and certified it. I would even get a receipt. This is what I would do if a person was, if a person's going to sell something certified or sell a refurbished. If you're going to take something, let's say I'm not tech savvy to fix something like that. I can't. And I took it to a repair guy. Of course, they're going to give you a receipt, but I'm just saying, you make sure you obtain that receipt, and then when you put it up, an item like that, you could say seller refurbished. That's how I would do it. Or if you don't want to go that route, you could just, if you want to just shy away from that altogether, you could just put it up as iPhone 5S, good condition, whatever, so on and so forth. But if you want to be a little more in detail, that's what you could do too. You could just say, hey, the phone was, you could be upfront and honest and say, look, I had the phone, a part went on it, I had it fixed by a certified electronic technician. Here's the bill of sale, here's the warranty, whatever it is, and then you would sell it with the phone. Okay, do it that way. But that's the thing when it comes to seller refurbished. That's the thing that this person's talking about, and that's why I brought this up. It says over here. Let's see, it says, I will read the descriptions more carefully, but yeah, it does not comply with seller refurbished condition. I would strongly recommend eBay do away with the condition. Okay, then it goes on to say here, you can list the car as seller refurbished and put in the description that it's missing the windows and doors. Then it goes, I would like the clarification from eBay if this was the correct condition as seller refurbished. If so, then I will likely never purchase from another item under this condition. I'm listed on this condition. Well, look, I say this in my other videos. Okay, I'm top rated. I'm also a power seller. Not that it makes a big difference. It doesn't make me any better than the average eBay seller. But here's the thing. When it comes to selling items on eBay, be upfront and honest with your buyers or potential buyers. You know, when I'm selling something, when I have the item, let's say I'm going to use my iPhone 5S. When I'm writing up my description, I keep this by me. I would keep this by me, this phone, if I was going to sell, which I'm not. But I would keep it by me just to give it the once over. And I'll look it over, you know, as I'm writing the description down. You know, I'll say, okay, yeah, this looks good, okay, but or if it has like a hairline scratch on the back of it or something, maybe the back of it's got a scratch on it, but this is the case on it, and I would have to put on there, back case, upper left corner, it's got a chip or scratch or a nick or whatever on it, and I would do it, but I keep it in front of me, because to sit there and say, let's say if you sell a lot of these things, and this particular one had a flaw on it, you know, let's say it had a little chip, nick, or scratch, or whatever on it. And you're selling a whole array of these iPhone 5Ss or SEs, whatever, you might forget. You might leave it out innocently. And what happens is you send it out to the buyer, and you know, you're thinking, well, everything should be good, you know, whatever. You could always put them in a box or like a padded envelope and just write in there, you know, little notification on there what was done with it. You know, is this the one that's got a scratch on it? If so, mark it on there. Put a little piece of paper on a padded envelope, whatever, just as a reminder. You know, okay, this is the one the person, because a person order, if you're selling an excellent one as opposed to one that's got a little damage or something on it, a flaw, and you said that the person who bought a better one from you is getting now the one that's got a flaw on it, they're not going to be too happy with that. Okay, so be careful with stuff like that. But again, that's the reason why I put this here, seller refurbished, because I see it all the time, seller refurbished, you know. And I don't know. I'm putting it out there, folks. And the reason why it kind of like triggered it off is because I came across that eBay certified refurbishing program that they got, okay? And that's what led me to this here, because I said to myself, I see it all the time, and the things I look for, seller refurbished, seller refurbished. And this is somebody that posted on the eBay community chat board. Okay, so again, what this person's telling you here is, you know, just be careful. And I say it in any of my other videos too, like when we got on the topic of descriptions. The buyer, I love my buyers. They're number one priority to me. They are. But the thing is, you got to read the whole description verbatim. You know, read it, read all the little details, what the seller's offering, and there might be something in there really cryptic that you might overlook. Some people buy an impulse. You might get a person who's just buying an impulse, saying, I got to buy it, and I don't care, I'm going to buy it, whatever. Just hit the buy it now button. Then they get it, and they find out, oh, this thing is damaged or whatever. I've had that happen. Believe me, I can tell you stories about that. Not in this segment right now, not in this video. All right, so I expanded enough on that topic. Let's get some eBay news here. And these next windows, what do you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 windows are going to be from e-commerce Byte. This is one of my favorite sites. This and TameBay. I love them both. I mean, I get a lot of good information from them. You can also sign up for their newsletter as well. You can get the news flash and updates. Okay, and if you look where my mouse cursor is over here, you can sign up for it. And if they say how heard, if you want to tell them, I don't get anything for it. This is free information I put out. If you want to tell them, they say, how did you hear about us? You could say, I went to Richard J. Pasini's YouTube channel, and he speaks highly of your service, or you know, the information you post. I do. I love him. Okay, and the person you see here is Ina Steiner. She's the co-founder and the editor of e-commerce Bytes. Great information. I love this channel, this website. All right, matter of fact, let me give you the URL. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. Again, with the dates. This story came out October 20th, 2020. Let me get a swig of water. I am getting cotton mouth here. Okay, good. It goes on to say here, sellers who use tools to help them research historical. Wait, did I tell you the title yet? Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the title. eBay pulls the plug on completed item data. Sorry about that, guys. I'm speaking a little too ahead of myself here. It says sellers who use the tools to help them research historical eBay sales and pricing data may be out of luck. That's not good. It says eBay abruptly dropped the find completed items APR, meaning Third-party developers who provide tools to eBay buyers and sellers are left without the ability to return data about completed items. Now, that's not good. Okay, that kind of like, that's like a turnoff to me. Then it reads reading into it a little more. It goes, the news hit eBay affiliates hard, especially due to the short notice eBay provided, just 9 days. Affiliates said they received the following letter from eBay on October 6th, informing them it was restricting access to the API call the following week. Okay, and it goes on to say, as of 10/15/2020, we are deprecating and restricting the find complete items call on the finding API. This endpoint will no longer be accessible by your application. I have to honestly say, I love eBay. And for those who are new, I've been with eBay for over 20 years. I signed up with them in July of 1999, and I've been with them ever since. But the reason why I have such a big feedback score, it's been an on and off business for me, because I had a full-time job and stuff like that. So I didn't start getting too heavy into it after I got laid off from my last job, which was back in June of 2016. So that's why it kind of like propelled me into doing this on a full-time basis along with YouTube. But I always say, that old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should leave it alone. If the thing is working, leave it. I know some people say, well, change could be good. Change could also be a problem as well. Here, on this site here, I just want to highlight this really quick. On this site here, when it comes to active hyperlinks, that's why I tell you to go directly to the website. If you look over here, e-commerce, EKG, these are all active hyperlinks. See here, these are all active hyperlinks. And you could also look at the blog archives as well. It goes back to 2012. Okay, but if you see like this purplish blue here, those are active hyperlinks. And if you want to read into this here, like if you want to read more, which I'm not going to click it on, you would click this on. That's why I tell you it's very important that you go directly to the site. Okay, I'm not going to read too much into this here. I'm going to move to the next window, and I'm going to come back to this later. But in the meantime, I want to close out these windows so I don't keep repeating myself. This one here goes on, this one came out October 20th, 2020. I already gave you URL. It says, beware of eBay shipping labels switcheroo. It goes on to say, eBay is intermittently changing first-class shipping labels to more expensive methods, according to sellers who began reporting the problem 5 weeks ago. It says, as a seller emailed e-commerce sites today, October 20th, writing, my last 2 sales have both defaulted to crazy shipping. One changed my priority mail selection to FedEx overnight. The other from the first class mail to priority mail. Wow. See, here's the thing. I want to share this with you guys really quick. And I said this before in my other videos, especially if you're new, you probably don't, probably ain't gonna hear me say this, but it's the first time. 9 out of 10, the problems that people put out here or experiencing, I myself had not experienced these things. Okay, I haven't, and if I have, I would share it with you guys. That's why I like to do the Let's Talk eBay and Reseller News. I don't experience these problems, but however, there may be people out there that have. Okay, now when I print my labels up, if the buyer puts parcel select on there, but it says buyer requested, let's say United States parcel select, and I can get the same item, get that item out, shipped using priority mail, I override that. And I don't think it's a problem. I don't think the buyer is going to have an issue with it, because they say, hey, wait a minute. I requested parcel select. He's putting me down for a priority. There's nothing wrong with it, right? I mean, think about it. The person's getting their item a couple days quicker, right? I mean, I'm not, they say, I think they say, excuse my grandfather clock back there. With the USPS priority mail, I believe it takes between anywhere from 1 to 3 days. Now with parcel select, I'm not sure if it's a lot. I'm sure the time frame is a lot longer. Maybe it could be. But whenever I have the opportunity, I will give the buyer I'll use priority mail. Okay, as long as it's within that price range. If it's anything more than that, then they go parcel select. But if I can give them the same service, better service, versus parcel select as opposed to USPS priority mail, I'd rather give them the priority mail, Of course, with the priority mail, your item is automatically tracked it's tracked and insured, and it's insured up to $50. Anything over that, you got to pay for, but keep that in mind. I'm not going to expand too much on this here. You could check it out for yourself, all right? Because like I said, folks, I still got quite a bit of windows here, but keep that in mind here. I wasn't aware of this switcheroo thing because I do my own labels manually on eBay's system, so I don't know anything about that unless that's a pre-format they have set up in their system. I don't know. I haven't experienced that, though. Maybe you guys might have. All right, let's move to the next one. Sellers, this one came October 19, 2020. Sellers mark Amazon. It's an Amazon story for you guys out there at Amazon. Sellers mark Amazon for drop shipping support, dropping support for IE. Oh, geez, drop shipping. See, I got drop shipping on the mind, right? It says sellers had fun at the Amazon's expense when it announced it was dropping support for Microsoft Internet Explorer IE as of January 31st, 2020. This change will empower our development teams to innovate and deliver upgrades to Seller Central website, the marketplace said. And then it goes on just to read a little more into it. If you are currently using the Internet Explorer, which now is, what is it now again? They got the new name for it, Edge. It's Microsoft Edge, and it's one that Microsoft recommends. As a matter of fact, I'm using it right now to do this video. It's not bad. I like it. It's okay. It works pretty good for me. Yep, there we go. They already said it there. It's currently using Internet Explorer. We request that you switch to supported web or mobile browser to avoid disruption of your options. Include Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, and Microsoft Edge, which I'm using. Okay, you could read a little more into this here. I'm not going to because, like I said, I want to close this video out. And we're going to move to the next one here. This story came out October 20, 2020. It says, what to do when a buyer changes their mind about a return. It goes on to say, I introduced you to the lady there. That picture there is Ina Steiner. That's who they're writing to. And it goes on to say, Dear Ina, I am a seller. A buyer sent a return request and decided to keep the item. Wow. Okay. And then it goes on to say, I requested the buyer to close the request, but he asked me to handle it. So far, the buyer has sent me in circles. Anyone know how to cancel a seller's end? And then it goes on to say, all messages between me and the buyer have gone through eBay, so they have a record of it, Cindy. Listen, first off, if you're having an issue like that there, you're best off get in touch with eBay. This way it's documented in the system, and they know. I was reading something recently where a seller can no longer close out the return or end the item. I think something along the line that I did it recently. You got to forgive me, folks, because I do a lot of information, and sometimes I get a little flustered here. But it was something along that line that they're doing away with it, where if you want to end the resolution quick or something like that, you can't do it. eBay won't allow you to do it. It's something along that line. But anyway, with that aside, with this here, with this person's having this problem, they don't know what to do and how to handle it. Call up eBay, contact them, whatever. The eBay does have a callback service. I know I used it on occasion, even with them. It took at the pandemic time, not last year, the year before. You can always pick up the phone and call. But they have a thing where you could have eBay call you back, and they do call you back. Well, at least they did for me. Okay, and explain the situation. They have it on record. When you leave messages, when you're messaging between you and the buyer, that's all documented on eBay system. They could see all that there. So, you're covered like that. But just the only thing I will say is, being it is being watched and tracked by eBay, make sure if you have a little discrepancy with the buyer, you use a little diplomacy, okay? You don't want to have anything because they're watching everything. But no, as far as if I was to talk to this person, Cindy, I would just say call up eBay and let them handle it for you if you're having a problem with it. All right, let's move right along here. It says, this story came out October 21st, 2020. PayPal will help you buy things with cryptocurrency. Now, I know of it. I don't know too much about it, but I'd be honest with you, I'm very old-fashioned. I'm not into the cryptocurrency thing. Maybe you guys might be into it. I'm not. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's read a little into this here. It goes on to say, PayPal will soon help you find your e-commerce purchase using cryptocurrency. Announcing a new service on Wednesday and referring awkwardly to digital representation of value. I don't know. Let's see what this is all about here. It says PayPal Holdings. Right there, it's talking about these stocks. Yeah, and then it goes on to say here, today announced the launch of a new service enabling its customers to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency directly from their PayPal account. Now, I'm not really into this PayPal. I love PayPal, by the way. I'm not with the eBay managed payment service, just to let you guys know. I'm going to stick with PayPal as long as I can. As far as the cryptocurrency thing, this is the first I'm hearing about it. I mean, as far as with PayPal, I know of it. I'm not experienced on it, but I know of it. I'm not going to get too much into this here. If you guys want to, read more into it, you're more than welcome to. That's why I gave you the URL. I don't want to expand too much on that topic, but there it is. Okay, you can check it out on this website. Okay, this one here came out October 21st, 2020. It says new eBay portal features direct from brand to brand refurbished. Oh, this is the thing we were just talking about. The eBay certified refurbished. This is picked up by e-commerce bytes, and it goes on to say eBay announced a new portal featuring items that are certified refurbished and guaranteed by leading manufacturers. And then again, active hype only. You could check it out. It says what you see here. You can check it out. It says ebay.com certified refurbished hub, and you can go there and click it on. We already talked about the certified refurbished program, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm going to bump out of the screen here. This one here came out October 20th, 2020. It says Etsy shoppers can now pay installments. Impact on sellers. Okay, let's read a little into it. It says Etsy announced shoppers can now pay installments thanks to the third-party service called Klarna. Am I saying it right? Klarna? Okay. Called Klarna. That's what it looks like to me. Etsy explained how it impacts sellers. In today's announcements, we will send all of your funds for your orders made with Klarna to your payment account the same way we did with the other payment methods on Etsy. Okay. Again, this is something new. Now, I want you guys to know one thing about me, just though as far as with selling. I do cross-sell. Okay, I do cross-sell. I cross-sell on Bonanza and Poshmark. I'm also a registered seller on Etsy and registered seller on Amazon, but I do not have anything at the present time listed on either or of these websites. But for you Etsy sellers, I mean, I'm talking diehard Etsy sellers that sell exclusively on Etsy. This will pertain to you guys. But anyway, I'm going to move right along here. Let's check out this here. And this one here is from the United States, USPS, click and ship, now available without a printer. I think I talked about this in one of my other videos. This story came out October 19th, 2020. It says the USPS now allows customers who don't have access to a printer to pick up a shipping label at the post office. The Postal Service has initiated click and ship with the label broker. Look at that. USPS explained that now when a customer uses click and ship to create an online shipping label, he or she will have the option to receive an email that includes a label broker ID as a specially formatted QR code. Interesting. However, I don't go that route. I print everything out on my laser printer, my labels, and but for you guys out there that like all this high-tech automation and do stuff like this, check it out. Let me know what it is. If you think it's good, if you tried it already, drop it in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it. All right. And I gave you the URL to that there. You know what it is. You want to read more into it there, you're more than welcome. Last but not least, this story is from eBay on Reddit. Reddit/eBay. Let me give you the URL. It's www.reddit.com/r/eBay. Just type in eBay Reddit and it'll be easy that way. It goes on to say, is anyone else having eBay business absolutely dead compared to a few months ago? A person writes over here, I own a brick and mortar antique business and also carry fine antique jewelry. We were doing business 8 to 10K in eBay sales consistently, mostly selling jewelry and paintings. Last month, it seems like everything on eBay died. This month so far, we did 3K. Last month, 2K. Anyone else? Well, let me bump out of the screen here. Well, in regard to that last story about if the eBay business is dead, I have to honestly say it's been an up and down for me. You know, I don't make the sales. I'm a small volume seller, to be honest with you guys. I think I only have to date, I think 163 items, which is not a lot compared to what other people have. But I want to share this with you guys. If you've seen the video I was talking about yesterday about, I don't know if you watched it or not, but I did a video on, again, Let's Talk eBay, about finding the subscribe button for your YouTube channel. And I think I did a video once before about it, talking about why I think if you are an eBay seller or if you're thinking about selling on eBay, why I feel it's important to have a YouTube channel. Now, I know, I'm sure you guys, the way you found me, I'm sure you find other people the same way. You will notice, and I'm not going to mention, there's a couple of eBay sellers that have YouTube channels with thousands of subscribers on them. And, you know, they have them, and believe it or not, through having, you know, through them having a YouTube channel, it does help with business. And this is how I, you know, how it works too, the way I've seen it. First off, these guys, some of these guys I follow have 2 stores, eBay stores. Why, I don't know. I think 1 is enough for me, but some have 2. There might even be another guy I think has 3. One guy I follow, he says he sells between 10 and 15 items a day. I'm like I said, I sell 10 and 15 items a month. He sells them in a day. Every day he gets them daily, pretty much. And that's when he says, sometimes he'll say, oh yeah, well, we fell down. Well, instead of doing 15 more, we sold 10 today. I'd be so happy if I could sell 10 a day. But no, I feel it is important. And the reason why I'm stressing that out, to have a YouTube channel, and the reason why I'm recapping that part is for the simple reason is he gets, both of them, they get subscribers or viewers that follow this person on the YouTube channel to buy from them. Now, this one guy I follow, a couple, well, maybe last week or the week before, he said he did crazy sales over the weekend, like 58 sales. Okay, he did 58, and I was like, wow. I mean, that's awesome. And I said to myself, this is amazing with this guy. And, you know, they're not selling anything spectacular. I have a relative that always asks, well, what do you think people want? You know, what are they looking for? And how come one person sells more than a guy like me, you know, as opposed to others? I don't know. But, I mean, I can't speak for the others. But for these guys I only follow the 2 that are eBay sellers but have YouTube channels. They're making sales off their viewers. Okay? I don't do it on this channel. I think I might have done it maybe one occasion, whatever. I will post my listings up at the end of the video, giving people an opportunity to look at what I have, and if they're interested, want to buy something from me, please do, you know. But I don't do that there. These guys will sit there and talk, oh, I picked this up, I sold this for this much money, I bought this at this price, I sold for this much. And they go on, they tell people stuff like that, what they have and what to look for and stuff like that. They call them bolos, be on the lookout for, right? And they go out and they get, believe it or not, from the guys I follow, these 2 guys I follow, they get people from their YouTube channel, subscribers, they're buying off of them. And how we know, because he comes out and says, well, I want to thank you guys for, you know, whatever, buying this here from me, or thank you for buying this. And he talks about, you know, he doesn't get their last name because he just talks about the people who bought him, and he's thanking them for buying and supporting his channel. Me, on the other hand, you know, these guys have a big following. Okay, they got thousands of subscribers. My goal for this year, within 2 months, I got 2 months left. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm going to try. I would love to have 1,000 subscribers. You know, that would be my milestone. People say my milestone is to have 1 million subscribers. I'd love to have 1 million subscribers too. But, you know, everything takes time, you know. But, yeah, but these guys have thousands of subscribers and, you know, very loyal to him. His subscribers from this guy are very loyal to him. I mean, you know, they support him and they buy off of him, and he thanks them too for supporting his channel. That's what I would like to do. Yeah, and I do thank the people for, you know, checking out my videos and stuff like that, my YouTube channel. I do. I appreciate you guys. And if you are new and you're undecided and you say, well, I just want to check and see what this guy's all about, you know, I appreciate you taking the time to check it out. whether you subscribe or not, that's totally up to you. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I am trying to grow this channel, and you know, for all intents and purposes, what this channel, as I said earlier, it's all about is to help, inspire, and share. Okay, I want to help people out. I want to inspire them, and I want to share information. I want to see you guys do good, just like I do. You know, I want to see myself do good. So I don't mind taking time out of my day to do the research or getting information to put out there for you guys. But as I said it in the beginning, and I'll say it now, the most important thing and all the work and effort I put in, my concerted effort I put in here, I want you guys to get a takeaway from it. Because if you're not getting a takeaway from it, it doesn't help me out. It doesn't. It doesn't make me feel like, oh, you know, I didn't do the right thing. And I guess you could let me know if you do like the content I put out, you want to give it a thumbs up, that'd be greatly be appreciated. But you know, I do try my best. I'm not a professional videographer, as people may know, and I'm not also you know, I've been on eBay for, like I said, for over 20 years, but it doesn't make me an eBay guru. But I like to share information about it, about e-commerce. Doesn't make me an expert, you know. But at least I could, you know, share some, you know, some real life situations that might have happened to me when they arise, which is not too often. But that's what the Let's Talk eBay is all about. It's, you know, to share information with you guys. You know, maybe talk a little about myself. If I do have a situation where, you know, it's personal, not personal, but eBay related, I want to share with you guys. And hopefully you won't make a mistake, or you won't have a situation like this arise in your eBay selling. I want to make, you know what, the more we know, or that's why I have the title there, Let's Talk eBay, the more you know. You can hopefully you'll only get better at it, okay? It can only get better. That's the whole premise behind this channel. It's another reason why I created it too. But I got to say one thing really quick before I end this video. I have to give kudos to eBay. And people say, kudos to eBay for what? Well, when I first started, I signed up with YouTube back in July of 2013, right? eBay was July 1999, and YouTube was back in July of 2013. And I didn't know what to get with it. I mean, what I was going to do with it, honestly. So I said to myself, you know what? Let me do, do demo videos, sneak peek videos, intro videos. And I started doing that there. And when I look back at the old videos, I mean, you could see I was really an amateur. I'm still an amateur at it. But you could see the before and after. Like, I got this mic was given to me, this Blue Yeti mic was given to me, and I started doing a back screen. You know, I started putting backdrops in there. I love backdrops. And I started doing stuff like that. And one thing led to the other. You know, and I started becoming more and more intuitive with learning the video editing software which I use, which is the Wondershare Filmora. I'm using the 8.76 version. I talk about them in the videos because I use a white screen, and the Filmora 8.76 version will allow me to use a white screen as opposed to the new one, which is Filmora X. I don't know if you guys know about that. They just came out with, just released it a couple of days ago. It's Wondershare Filmora X, they call it. Well, version 10. And I've been trying. I love the program. And I reached out to YouTube about that. I said, can you guys do something with the white screen? Because I can't make it work. And they said, you know, they got back to me. I did a chat on Wondershare. And they said, no, we took that feature. I told them, I said, it works with the 8.76 version, but this new version doesn't work. And the person came out and said, we did away with that feature. Like, they took that out for whatever reason. They should have left it in there. It helps me out because I like to shoot white screen. I have a green screen. But with the green screen, you need lights, and it's too much involved with it. You're either moving too close to you, you got too much light on you, you're moving too far, you cast a shadow. If you get too close to the screen, you get the green splash on your face. So I said to myself, I do it with a white screen, it's natural. There's no shadow. There's no shadow here. You can't see it. But the only thing that's behind me illuminating the backdrop of this white screen is just two standard windows. That's it. No overhead ceiling light, you know, what do you call it there, skylight, nothing. This is all done with just two windows, natural lighting, and like I said again, you don't see any shadows cast there. You won't see any shadows cast there. And I try to tell them that there. I said, if you guys could do it, I said, it'd greatly be appreciated. I said, well, we'll let you know. Maybe we'll put it on next update, whatever. I don't know if it's going to happen, but whatever. It doesn't matter. But again, talking about software, video editing software, I will share some tips and tricks on that too. Show you some things I do with the software I use and how I create my videos. And the other thing is, I created a website using Serif. It's a website called Serif Web Plus X5, and I'll show you how I created my my website with that software. So basically, I work with two softwares. The one for my website and the one that I do my video editing create with Filmora. So, but I like to share things like that, But as far as like getting back to the other thing, in regards to with having a YouTube channel, I highly recommend you guys, if you are going to have an eBay business, to definitely have a YouTube channel, because you could throw little segues out there. You could also tell people about your service. You could talk a little about how you run your business and so on and so forth. It can't hinder you. It can only help. Okay, so look at it that way. With that in mind, folks, I'm going to close this video out. All right, I think I took enough of your time, and as I said it once before, and I'll say it again, if you find this information helpful and you like the content, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Let's Talk eBay for October 22nd, 2020. If you are thinking about selling on eBay, or you are a seller on eBay, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye for now.